12 ordinary men once stood in front of Jesus. They weren't rulers, they weren't scholars. Most of them were fishermen who had spent their lives casting nets into the waters of Galilee. And then Jesus said something no ordinary teacher would ever dare to say. He gave them authority over demons, not the authority to pray for God to act, authority to command, which raises a quiet but unsettling question. What kind of man can give authority over demons? Prophets asked God to move, but Jesus simply gave the authority away, because authority can only be delegated by someone who already possesses it. And that's when the story begins to point somewhere much bigger. Centuries earlier, the prophet Daniel saw a vision, a figure he called the Son of Man coming with the clouds of heaven, and to him was given dominion, glory, and a kingdom that would rule over every nation. Which means those fishermen standing before Jesus were not just standing before a teacher. They were standing before the king Daniel saw in his vision, the Son of Man, the one whose authority reaches over heaven, earth, and every spiritual power. And once you see Jesus that way, the question is no longer just what you think about him. The question is what you will do with his authority. Maybe today isn't just about learning something new about Jesus, but about noticing whether we've ever truly stopped to consider who he really is, and whether our lives reflect the allegiance the King deserves. Subscribe for daily shorts like this, and you can watch the full message on Luke 9, link below, to go deeper.